Mr. Gray's death was a homicide. We have probable cause to file criminal charges. Second-degree depraved heart murder. No one is above the law.
Swift, decisive, and nothing short of remarkable. State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby charging 6 Baltimore City cops in the death of Freddie Gray. Yet critics question if Mosby's move was more about cooling tempers than evidence. Attorney for the Gray family, joining me right now, Billy Murphy. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Midweek last week, you were trying to lessen expectations. Among many others, you were saying, Friday, don't expect it to be a big day. And yet, here's the Saturday morning newspaper. How floored were you when she descended the stairs right over there and announced those charges?
I was stunned. I know that they had been working feverishly around the clock, and that it had been a very closed circuit where we couldn't get any information about the progress of the investigation any more than anybody else could. And to see it happen and play out this quickly was both stunning and gratifying.
FOP says you gave her $5 grand. They also say you were on her transition committee and therefore she should recuse herself. Your response is what?
They gave her $3 grand and I didn't give her any money. My son gave her money. And so they got it completely wrong. Now, what should the conflict be with them? I mean, this is politics. If you spend money so that you can get the right person in office, isn't that the American way?
When she descended those stairs and she said, and the words I think were, to the people of Baltimore, I have heard your call of no justice, no peace. Does that not sound like she's responding to the public cry rather than to the evidence?
No, it sounds like that she's trying to reassure people that in her administration, the system is going to work. Remember, in other administrations, the system didn't work. Police prosecutions were almost non-existent. They were cover-ups that were generally believed by the top brass and covered over by a less than thorough investigation by the police of themselves. This was the routine practice. However, we knew from the number of settlements and verdicts and judgments that were going against the city, including one that I got for $44 million for a guy who got thrown headfirst into a brick wall by a police officer and was a paraplegic, that there was a serious problem in Baltimore. The whole community knew it. And during one person's administration, there were all these street sweeping operations, and people were arrested for nothing.
Who are we talking about?
Then Mayor Martin O'Malley.
President Martin O'Malley, or so perhaps he thinks in the future.
He's got to live with that. I mean, and this makes that relevant conduct.
Counsel, let me just be clear about what you're saying. You're saying that Martin O'Malley, as mayor of this town, he took law enforcement too far. He had too much of a zero-tolerance policy.
We told him that at the time. I came out against his governorship and supported Ehrlich because of that. This was a street-sweeping operation like none other. I spoke to him privately about it. I said, Martin, why are you doing this? You got to stop. I'm going to break with you if you don't stop.
This gets into the conversation I was just having with the police chiefs about broken windows and whether that needs to be rethought. You've got Bill Bratton in New York City this week saying, hey, if I don't enforce the lower stuff becomes the big stuff. They become violent criminals, and that's why we're in this position.
That is such an improper calculus. A window breaker becomes a major criminal? No. Most of the crime in this city and every other city is done by repeat offenders who are career criminals, who have committed many, many, many offenses. And they make the regular citizenry look like angels in comparison.
What Bratton was referring to this week is a story, and I hope I get the facts right, but it was a guy who was cited for riding a bike on a sidewalk. And you say, what the hell, are we going to start enforcing those sort of things? But he had an illegal weapon on him, and there was a warrant out for his arrest. And that's what Bratton's argument is, that the little stuff is actually indicative of the bigger stuff. You get the final word.
But that's been discredited, and this is the example of how it's been discredited. And the cities all over the country where this kind of police behavior in conjunction with the failed war on drugs, which is actually a war on black people with drugs, all of this comes together to show that this tactic is counterproductive in both the short term and the long term. I agree with your last guest that we have over-incarcerated millions of people who don't belong in jail, who belong in their homes where they can make these children ready to receive the kind of education instead of being AWOL making the mothers work 2 jobs and they're AWOL.
Is your gut about what went on here? As you look at that headline, Are you thinking bad cops or bad training?
I'm thinking both. And I'm thinking a bad police culture. A bad police culture that has existed.
Racist police culture?
Well, it's not only racist.
Because I'm looking at three of the 6 faces are African American.
Well, but that doesn't mean that it isn't inspired by racism. You know, black people can carry out a script pre-written as well. And when you have this horrible police culture that's really based on racism, where cops cover up other cops' bad conducts, and good cops are afraid to come forward to testify or to report bad cops, that's a prescription for what you just saw in Baltimore. We've got to stop it. And I'm confident that now that we have cell phone cameras, where we don't have swearing contests like we used to, where the police always won those contests.